What's going on, guys? My name is Theoatrix, and today I'm bringing you guys a level 1 to 99 ranged training guide for Oldschool Runescape. Now, range is becoming one of the more overpowered combat skills in the game with the release of items like the blowpipe, twisted buckler, the ballistas, the anguish necklace, which I'm wearing, and the Percussion boots. You can actually get a super high range attack bonus, making it very powerful. Anyway, let's get right into it. Now, the best place for training range all the way from level 1 would have to be here in Lumbridge Swamp, even for members. Here, there's different sized frogs which basically have quite a large amount of health, and there are so many safe spots around here if you are a 1 defense pure. Leveling up range is pretty slow at first. If you're a non-member, you have to use a short bow and bronze arrows or iron arrows. But as a member, you can be using knives like iron knives from level 1, which are really quick for training. Now, the alternative, of course, is to be using a cannon with the completion of the Dwarf Cannon quest. Now, there's so many places to use a cannon in the game. The best would probably be rock crabs at a low level. Other places include ogres or even on slayer tasks. So this can be done from level 1, but if you want to train the traditional way to get hit points levels as well, you should be using the best possible bow you can and iron or steel arrows. Once you get an Arva's accumulator from animal magnetism, you can start using higher up arrows because you won't have to worry about picking them up and losing so much money. I train with mithril arrows usually, and they provide pretty good XP per hour at lower levels. Now, once you hit level 28 ranged, you unlock the Dorgashkan crossbow, which you don't actually need a quest to use. Bone bolts are 4 coins each, and you can use these with it, and it attacks really fast and has a high accuracy. Anyways, you can train at this spot until about level 40 ranged, and then it's probably a good idea to move on to sand crabs or rock crabs. Now, if you're a pure, I recommend killing these guys all the way until about level 70 range. Even for main accounts, this is a good idea, but you can probably train range with Slayer if you have a high defense level. Once you hit level 70, you can fully maximize chinning as a training method along with the Nightmare Zone. I prefer sand crabs over rock crabs because there are spots where there's 3 around you in one spawn, and also they have 10 more hit points than rock crabs. The best way to get here is to use Xeric's Talisman to Xeric's Glade, which is the second option, and run south. Now, for those of you that didn't know, they've released Apatol teleport tablets, which I still think you need to complete Monkey Madness to use, but look where they take you. Straight into the Chinning Cave. So chinning is done at these locations in the Apatol tunnel. There is a new method with Monkey Madness 2, but I haven't completed that quest. When you go chinning, you should bring ranging and prayer potions, maybe some Sara brews if you want to keep your health up just in case you DC or something like that. Now, I'm currently getting about 300k XP per hour with 91 ranged and not void. So the XP rate can go more than 400k if you do have full void, and is probably the fastest way to train ranged in Oldschool Runescape. Now, the last training method that I have for you guys, which you should do from at least level 70, is to be training at the Nightmare Zone. I like the Nightmare Zone because it's a bit more AFK rather than chinning, where you can die if you AFK too long, but the XP rates are obviously lower. When you train range in the Nightmare Zone, it is much like training with Guthans or Daroks. You kill the melee bosses, and you can AFK in the corner with absorptions and dwarf rock cakes. Now, the reason why you remain on 1 hit point with the dwarven rock cakes is that the monsters can hit, the maximum number they can hit is a 1 on you through the absorption. So my absorption will only go down by 1 point each hit. Now, the XP rate that I'm getting here is about 120k XP per hour, which is really good actually for something that isn't chinning, but obviously it's about half of chinning, so you weigh up the positives and negatives and work out what method you'd like to use. By the way, I accidentally selected the Black Knight Titan. Do not use him when you're training. I think he's only weak to one certain attack. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and check out some of my other 1 to 99 guides or money making methods in the description below. Thanks for watching.